Okay, hi guys, Mike here with another build completed, and this one is the 1965 Pontiac Grand Prix by AMT, the Grand Slam. So my model doesn't quite look like this, but I'll show you what I came up with. So I'm going to remove the box here. And here's what I got. This is my completed model of the 65 Pontiac Grand Prix. And I had some issues, of course, with this car. One of which I couldn't get the hood to sit down all the way just nice and flat. But, you know, that's par for the course as far as my models are concerned. I always end up having some kind of problem or another. But anyway, I just completed this car today, and I literally put on the last decal just before I started this video. I did a couple of different things with this car, one of which is the paint job. The paint job is, and I decided to use the technique that everybody else uses, and I haven't used it yet in any of my models, which is you put the primer on, put a couple of coats of primer, and then three coats of the base color, and then a couple of coats of clear. Well, every time I did that, it didn't come out right. The paint got all crinkled up after I put the clear on, but that was because I was using an automotive clear paint, or can of automotive clear coat, until I found out that you're supposed to use the same brand of all three: primer, base color, and clear. So which I did, and it made my paint on my car look 100% better than any of my other models. Really shiny and looking good. So that's one thing I did. Another thing I did, which been using in my last model, is I've been using the Molotov liquid chrome pen, and I went ahead and put it all along around the windows, and pretty happy with it. It's been working out pretty good. I'm deciding to use that now instead of bare metal foil. So as you can see, I cut out the top to make it look like a sunroof there. I got a little piece of clear plastic there to make it look like a sunroof window. So anyway, I'm going to get on to the next thing, which is the hood and the trunk. And I decided to use some trick hinges, an idea that I got from a guy by the name of Model Mind 72, who's got a channel on YouTube and who builds some pretty neat looking models. But he did this thing with these trick hinges, which is, first of all, the hood here. Most hoods open from the front to the back. This one opens from the back to the front. So I'll get that here and open it for you. And so there it is, open from the back to the front. But not only can it do that, but it can do this. And that's what I like to call the magical floating hood. And so got that part of it done, but I also did a trick hinge with the trunk. And it also opens front to back. Excuse me. And I've also got it set up so that it can do this. Another floating hinge. As you can see, I got my spare tire in there in the trunk. Okay, so the next thing are the doors. As you can see there, I opened them up. But they don't open the conventional way. I'll show you how they do open, if I can get going here while holding the camera in one hand and trying to open it with the other. And voila, a floating door. And of course, passenger side also is a floating door. And that gives you a good look at the inside of the cab compartment there. And I don't know if you can see, let's see if I can focus in there. It just gives you a good shot of the inside of the car and a lot of the detail and stuff. Of course, I could do that up through the top too. But anyway, so there you go. Is my '65 Pontiac Grand Prix with the floating doors, which I think gives it a kind of a magical type look to it. As Model Mine 72 said, it just is an unconventional way to open the doors on a model. And I'll see if I can close everything back up here. Get that closed. And there you go. My '65 Pontiac Grand Prix. Let me know what you think of this. If you like it, give me any comments. Good, bad, suggestions, whatever you might want to put down to let me know what you think of this. So again, like I said, hope you like it, and let me know. Talk to you later.